we're just going to come into our comfortable position, close our eyes, start to let go of the day, come into the present moment, into the room that we're in. Focusing in on our breath. Taking note of each inhale and each exhale. Allowing the mind to calm. Taking a nice deep breath in, arms rise to the sky. And as we exhale, let the right hand fall down to the mat, reaching the left arm over, a nice big stretch. On our next breath in, we're going to let that left arm come down to the ground, right arm comes up and over. Nice stretch. All on the right side. Last breath here. Go ahead and bring those arms back up to the sky. Nice big breath in. As we exhale, reaching forward. Hands come down to the floor. Back stays straight. Head stays up. Allowing for the lower back to stretch. Reaching both hands over to the right now. Twisting the lower back. We'll bring those hands back to center and then walk them over to the left. Last breath here, bring those hands back to center. One last deep breath in, the head down. Close the eyes. Stay for the exhale. And then go ahead and walk the hands back towards the body. We're going to find our way to hands and knees. However we get there is fine. Knees should be under the hips. Hands and wrists under the shoulders, fingertips spread wide apart. Nice deep breath in, let the belly drop. Chin comes up, hips come up for cow. And as we exhale, we're going to round the back, tuck the chin, tuck the hips for cat. We're going to move through a few rounds of cat-cow. Just linking movement with the breath. Allowing the body to wake up. Last few breaths here. We're going to go ahead and meet in that neutral tabletop position with the back straight. Bringing the knees out to the sides of the mat. Big toes together. Sink the hips back. Let the hands come forward. Forehead down to the mat. Coming into child's pose. Allow yourself to sink into the mat with each inhale and each exhale. Last breath here. We're going to lift our head up to the sky. Bring our hands back towards the body. When they're about a foot away, bring the head up. Take a nice deep breath in. Right arm rises to the sky. Gaze follows. Last inhale here. As we exhale, sweep that right arm down to the mat. Bring it under the left. Bring the right shoulder to the mat. Right ear to the mat. Once you're comfortable, let that left arm come out in front of you. Nice shoulder stretch here this morning. Bring that left hand back towards the body. Lift the head. Release the right hand. Reset our hands in front of us. Finding our stability. Close the eyes. Bring the head up. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. On the next inhale, bring the left arm to the sky. Gaze follows. Last breath here. As we exhale, sweep that left arm down to the mat. Bring it under the right. Let the shoulder meet the mat. Let the left ear meet the mat. Find that comfortable position. And then bring that right arm out straight in front of you. Pausing here for a few breaths. Go ahead and bring that right hand back towards the body. Lifting the head, bring that left arm out. We're going to bring the hands out in front of us, walking them out. And we're going to bring the hips out in front of us, setting ourselves up for up dog. So hands should be about 2 inches from the side of the mat, fingertips out wide. Straighten the legs and keep the belly and the chest up off the mat. Bring the head up to gaze up towards the sky for up dog. Last breath here. As we exhale, bring the hips back. Knees and feet should be together. Walk the hands back towards the body. Coming into our hero pose. Taking a nice deep breath in, arms rise to the sky. As we exhale, let them float back down to the mat. Inhale, arms rise to the sky. Exhale, they float down to the mat. With our last inhale, we're going to rise all the way up on our knees. Arms to the sky. And this time as we exhale, arms are going to float down to the lower back. Once we get there, bring the head and chin back for a half camel or a half back bend. Opening up the chest and the throat and the shoulders. On our next breath in, lift the head up to the sky. Bring the arms down by your side and bring them down to the mat. Coming back to that tabletop position. Spread the knees out about hip width apart. We're going to bring that right foot out to the side of the mat. And once we find our stability, lifting the torso up, right hand comes to the right leg. Nice big breath in, left arm rises up and over for a stretch to the right. Last breath here, let those arms sweep up and over. Left hand comes down to the floor. Right arm reaches over. A long line of energy from the right foot to the right fingertips. Last breath here as we exhale, sweep those arms back up, bringing them to a T. Bring the chin up, nice big breath in, arms rise to the sky. And as we exhale, they sweep down to the mat. Finding our stability here, bringing that right foot in. On our next breath, we go ahead and bring that left foot out to the side of the mat. When we feel ready, lifting the torso up, left hand comes to left thigh. Nice big breath in, right arm comes up and over, stretching to the left. Last breath here. As we exhale, sweep the arms up and over. Right arm comes all the way down to the floor. Left arm's reaching to the right. Long line of energy from that left foot to the right arm. Last breath here. As we exhale, bring the arms up to a T. Pausing here, chin up. Nice big breath in, arms rise to the sky. As we exhale, let them sweep down to the mat. Finding your stability, bring that left leg in, coming back to our tabletop position. Once we get there, bring the knees out to the side of the mat. Big toes together, sink the hips back. Arms reach forward, forehead to the mat, coming back to our child's pose. Allowing ourselves to sink a little further into the mat this time. Last breath here, go ahead and lift that head up, bring those hands back, slide the hips forward and bring the knees in, coming back to that tabletop position. Once we get there, close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. We're going to begin rolling the hips to the right, bringing them all the way back and to the left for a nice big full circle with those hips. Keep the eyes closed and continue to roll the hips, allowing yourself to go bigger or smaller, whatever feels good for you. On your next breath, we're going to go ahead and switch sides to begin rolling to the left. Final breath here. We'll go ahead and meet back in tabletop. Once we get there, taking a nice deep breath in, we're going to lift our leg up, keeping that knee bent today. Toes should be facing the sky. Bring the head up. Pausing here. Tightening the tummy. Should be feeling it in the thighs. Last breath here, go ahead and release that knee back down to the mat. Sink those hips back a bit, bring the forehead down. It's more of a hero's pose, not a child's pose. Just giving the body a minute to rest. And we're gonna bring the hips back up. Taking a nice big breath in, lift that left leg to the sky. Keeping the knee bent, toes should be facing towards the sky. Chin up. Few more breaths here. Tightening the tummy, working those muscles today. Last breath here, go ahead and bring that knee back down to the mat. Again, sinking the hips back, getting off the wrists, head floats towards the mat. We're going to make our way down to the mat now. However you get there is just fine, but we're going to stay in a seated position to begin. Legs will be straight out in front of us. Toes pointing towards the sky. Taking a nice deep breath in, arms rise to the sky. As we exhale, folding forward, reaching for the toes, the ankles. wherever our hands land. Allowing for a nice stretch here in the legs. As you inhale, perhaps reaching a little bit further. As you exhale, soften into the fold. Last breath here, go ahead and walk the hands towards the body. We're going to bring the right leg out to the side. Left leg comes in towards the body. Nice big breath in, arms rise to the sky. And as we exhale, reaching for that right foot or ankle. Again, not allowing our muscles and our legs to tighten. Relaxing a bit here. Last breath here as you exhale. Walk the hands back to the body. And we're going to be switching sides. So left leg comes out, right leg comes in. Nice big breath, arms rise to the sky. Exhale, we're reaching for that left foot or ankle this time. Just softening into the stretch here. Final breath. Go ahead and walk the hands to the body. Putting a bend to those knees. Bringing yourself back all the way down to the ground. Once we're on the ground, keep the bend to both knees. Bring the feet towards the body. Hands out by your side, palms facing down. Taking a nice deep breath in, we're going to lift the hips up to the sky, coming into our bridge pose. Again, tightening the tummy. Pausing here for a few breaths. Last breath here as you exhale, go ahead and lower the hips to the ground. Pausing for a full breath in. Exhale out. Next breath, we're going to lift those hips up to the sky again. Pausing for a few breaths. Final breath here. As we exhale, lower the hips to the ground. Pausing for a full breath in. Exhale out. One more time, nice big breath in, lift those hips to the sky. This time bring the arms up and over, reaching towards the back of the room. Final breath here as you exhale. Release the hands and the hips back down to the mat. On your next breath in, we're going to lift both legs to the sky, changing the blood flow here in the legs. We did a lot of leg work today. You can point the toes or you can roll the feet, roll the ankles, whatever feels good for you. Option to keep the legs here, maybe bring them out to a wide V. Final breath here. Go ahead and bend those knees and bring them towards the body, wrapping your hands around the knees. Last breath, go ahead and release the feet back down to the mat. Straighten out the left leg, keep a bend to that right knee. On our next breath in, we're going to lift that right foot, grab that right knee, gently twist it over the left leg. Body would follow. Once you're nice and comfortable here, bring that right arm out to a half T. Nice gentle twist to this back here. Final breath here, guide that right knee back to center. Once we're there, we're going to switch sides, so bring the left knee up, straighten the right leg out. On our next breath in, lift that left foot up, grab that right knee, and then gently guide it over the right leg. Body will follow. Once you're comfortable, bring that left arm out to a half T. Final breath here as we exhale, gently guide that left knee back to center. Once we get there, bring both legs out straight, arms going to be out to the side. Moving into our savasana, getting nice and comfortable, feet will splay out to the side. Palms up if you'd like to receive energy, palms down if you'd like to ground your energy this morning. Close the eyes, tune into the breath. Begin to relax the neck and shoulders. Allow the arms to relax. Allowing the upper back and the lower back to sink into the mat. Letting the hips, the thighs, the knees, the ankles relax. Allowing all we have done to integrate into the body today. Perhaps taking a moment to set an intention for your day. What would you like to feel like today? Meet yourself where you are. Wherever you are feeling is okay for you to feel. You don't have to compare yourself or your journey to anyone else's. There is no scoreboard. No one is keeping track of your progress, your setbacks, your accomplishments, or your failures. Honor the space you are in. Sit with your thoughts and emotions. Use them to fuel your determination and try again tomorrow. Look at the things that haven't worked out as redirection from the divine. Celebrate everything you make happen, even if it's something you perceive to be small. Every day you are here doing the darn thing is a day to be proud of yourself. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and toes, gently coming back to the present. On your next breath, go ahead and roll over to the right side, coming into the fetal position. Arms under the head, knees bent. Relaxing here for a moment, resetting the body for the day. On our next breath, we're going to make our way up to our seated position. Once we get there, we're going to take one final deep breath together. Nice big breath in, arms rise to the sky. Palms come together. Hands come down to heart center. Bow the head in. Thank yourself for getting on your mat this morning. And I thank you for practicing with me today.